Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we're starting a brand new campaign in the Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. We only have 3 factions left to play and I decided to go today for Northymbre. The reason why is because West Sax, it's an easy initial challenge, has large territory, we start in the south, we get plenty of raiders. And we decided a long time ago that we are going to do this probably on Legendary. I still feel that way, so we'll leave it for last. Then we have, from the Viking Sea Kings, we have Sudrear's forces. It seems like an interesting faction to play. I have no idea of what I want to do with them, so we'll leave that aside. But I got this idea from playing Northymbre as following, because the initial challenge is hard, and because we have these loyal characters, it might be a really interesting and chaotic challenge to play this on very hard political difficulty. My last campaign was on hard. I think this is going to create a mess which will be interesting to try to figure out and manage through. This is just an initial challenge, so at some point loyalty will be easier to manage, but who knows, we might have to take a few people out. As far as the campaign difficulty goes, we're gonna go to very hard, and battle difficulty, I'm just gonna go up to a harder difficulty. The reason why I want to do that is because fighting on very hard sometimes is a bit annoying, right? Because they get bonuses on different stats, especially morale, and I don't want to grind through battles, to be honest. I want to play more on the political side, maybe the campaign side, and have some of slightly challenging battles as we go through, maybe have something that is a bit more unique than the past campaigns. That's why I'm going to play with these difficulty settings. Let's take a look at what we work with. As far as cultural features, the Great Viking armies, they get extra income from raiding and sacking, 200% more exactly, plus 6 melee skill for all units when in enemy territories. For all armies this will be great. And here King, the King of the Danes here in Britannia, must play a delicate game to stay at the top. Find the balance between appeasing the English and your army. And we've played this, I think East Anglia was my first campaign. And the idea behind this is whether you appease the Vikings, right, the occupiers, you will get more bonuses to, I think, melee skill and also morale to your armies. And if you favor the English, then you get bonuses to stability and I believe also extra income, but we'll see that in the game. For faction features, for Northymbre, we get Ragnar's legacy. The Viking warlord Ragnar was killed by the Anglo-Saxons, seek revenge for his death, so I'm guessing this will be like quests that we will receive. Gerfrid, I believe he's one of Ragnar's sons. We get very strong axe infantry, have access to berserkers, good all-around infantry including powerful Northumbrian spearmen, so this is our unique unit, and 50% extra trade, which should come in handy. For the faction information, the Great Viking army made their presence felt across the Anglo-Saxon kingdom of Northumbre, and now these lands are theirs, ruled from their capital of Eofric. After Halfdan Ragnar's son overreached himself and died in the battle last year, Gerfrid took his place as ruler of Northumbre. Said to be a former slave, Gerfrid is overseeing increasing integration between the Viking settlers and the native English. But he's still a Viking and war is in his blood. What's this campaign settings? I'm gonna put battle limit at 40. Let's remove the advisor help. And that's pretty much it. With this in mind, let's get this started. It has been so long since the last campaign that I am really itching for a playthrough of the Total War Saga, Thrones of Britannia. And I think there are many fans out there of this game still.
Ragnar died here, killed by an English king. How fitting that we now rule his lands. For 10 years, the great army ravaged England before we settled the conquered lands of Northymbre. We have carved out a kingdom of our own, on an understanding between Viking and English. But it is a fragile alliance, requiring the right king to lead it. If we remain strong, all of England lies open before us. If not, we will follow Ragnar to his grave.
Awesome.
No one knows how long the current peace will last. Use the lull in hostilities to build your strength. Combine Viking might and English resolve to make Northymbre the greatest kingdom these isles have ever known. One of your armies is based at your capital as a defensive force. Your other army is ready to deal with the rebels in the north. This rebel army must be put down before you can expand your reach.
Okay, great. So we start with a general mission to defeat the rebels. I am very curious, like, what are we working with? I don't think I ever played with Northymbre, to be honest. So we have an army here. And we have a trading city that is great, with a unique building, the King's Court. The kingdom to the north is no longer ruled over by mere puppet kings. We lose some of the food, but we start with +1 to public order, +10 fame, and +10% max number of all units in the recruitment pool. This is a great building to start with. And going at a higher level, we also get reduced turns to unit replenishment. Well, that should help us a lot. We have a copper mine here. Let's see how many cities. 3. We start with 3. Yeah. We also have West Reading, which is also a trading city. At this point we just have some grain here, some lead. We start at -7. Public order. Okay, and some grain pits. This will be pretty bad if we lose the farm. Yeah, it's our entire food here. The entire food source, and it's in a swamp far away from us. This will be annoying to protect, to say the least. And up here in North Reading, a long hole, a grain pit, we have the Shrine of St. Cuthbert, which gives us a bit of money to start with, and morale in the adjacent areas, that's quite good. And also some of the iron veins. This region is stable because, well, it's temporarily stable as our allegiance is going down for the English kingdoms, Northumbre English kingdoms.
We cannot.
Maybe it's just because of the rebels, but also maybe because we have here, who are these? Doesn't it say somewhere? Northflood. Okay. For this city, we are on -3 over here and a -7 on this side. And why is that? Is that from allegiance? Not really. -2 from this side. Oh, actually it is from allegiance. It's a -5 from allegiance. If we were to stop taxing, we would lose food and we would still not be that stable. Over here, if I were to stop taxing this province, we would be at 0. We would lose very little from the gold. Huh. I mean, to be honest, it's probably better to do this. And we would get some extra food. Right? Yes. We would get extra food because there are all these buildings that use it. Right? The trading city uses all the food. And when you stop taxing, basically they feed themselves, right? They don't have to pay anything. Let's take a look at what are we working with politically speaking. So we have our king. Our king, he stands his ground for extra melee. He's a warrior, which is reduced cost for recruitment, extra movement. He has 1/1/1 on all stats, which is not great necessarily. And he's exemplar, he's virtuous, and there is minus 50% chance of having kids, which is good at this point because we already have a few. Our wife is well connected, giving us some extra influence, which is good. And the rest of them are not useful because our king will not be a governor, he will be a warrior. Our children are almost ready to become warriors. And we have over here one of the leaders. He's at 0 loyalty. Why? Because he's more influential than the king. Okay. Influence and difficulty. Faction and offices. Personal loyalty. So there's some problem here. I could work on discrediting him, but he would still be more influential if he's losing only 1, but he might gain more influence out of it. We could try to work on securing loyalty, and maybe that's what we will do. All our other governors have bad loyalty. Yeah, so he's more influential as well for having that position. Needless to say, this is going to be a very interesting start. Are they at least governors? He is not. That's why we have good public order. I'm guessing he governs. Does it say anywhere? And I'm guessing it's Northymbre. Yes. Okay. You have some zeal. You have some governance. At least you are good. But loyalty is not great. Wasn't there a way? Yes, we could hold a feast. It costs us a lot of money, but it might provide us with the influence we need. I believe that that's what we're going to start with. As far as estates go, we only have 1 and it's ours. We're gonna keep it at that. Diplomacy. We have 2 vassals just to the south of us. They might be attacked soon by East Anglia. To the Northflood is a huge faction and they hate us. Their strength is 8, while our strength ranking is 2. So they are weaker than us. We might just push this. And you have a strength of 53. No. You only have 4 soldiers here. As far as territory goes, there's a lot of food here. Hunting grounds and fishing hamlets. I could take his food. He has no city. And it's going to give us 2 openings to Northflood if we are going to push for him. And that's what I might actually do. I could also start raiding Northymbre. And we have here Adrian's Wall, I guess. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, an interesting option. As I said, balancing, at the moment we're balancing the army. And yes, we're getting extra experience per turn, more upkeep for all our units, extra morale, and reduced turns to replenish. If we're going for the English, we're getting allegiance, which could be useful to stabilize the area. 60 diplomatic bonuses, or at maximum. Extra turn to replenish, which could be balanced out with this unique building. And also extra income from commerce, which would boost all of this. That's an interesting idea for the future. I don't think there's a whole lot more that we need to talk about. If I take a look at technology, I don't think there's anything unlocked, but let's quickly check to make sure. Yes, there's nothing unlocked. And the objectives. For the Long Kingdom, we need to take... Oh, this is quite easy to do, the Long Kingdom victory. We will need to take East Anglia, but other than that, just some territory. I think we might just go for that. We will see how this plays off. Okay, time to get some gameplay in. Hold a feast. And what we will do? We will bring more mead. It costs us 200 extra gold, but we would get +2 influence. Because the guests aren't impressed by the bard. Okay, more mead. At this point we have 6 influence. These guys, they're not great, but it's a bit better. It's a bit better than starting at 0, okay?
You can rely on us.
As far as recruitment goes, if I go here, let's see, what could we recruit? For right now, I could get a cavalry unit. Northumbrian Thanes, I'm guessing these are strong spears. Yeah, the difference between one and the other are felt very much so. I could get some swordsmen, they're expensive, but I believe that is going to offer us a great advantage early on. We have 2 archers to start with, I won't add another one for the moment, and I am gonna bring in some cavalry. We're gonna take 2 of the cheaper ones here. This one is definitely better, of course, but the upkeep, I'm paying 170 for 2 of these when I'm paying 213 for this. For later game, it's definitely better to bring one of those in, but let's start with this. It leaves us some food here, and let's go for the rebels. As far as what we're going to be playing next on the channel, like I'm going to continue the Viking campaign in the Crusader Kings 3, and I've been looking and waiting for a long time to play Mountain Blade 2, and it's coming in October, like they're releasing the full version there. I guess we're playing on Fog, let's leave it at that.
Your troops must be deployed before battle.
Give me a second to remove advisor. Perfect. They're releasing Mountain Blade 2, the official version, in October, and I've been waiting for that for a long time. I played it when it first came out,
State your orders.
and I've played it quite a bit. in the early access. It's the reason actually why I brought a really good computer, and I thought that that will be the game to which I start doing some videos on YouTube. But I haven't played it because I wanted. I saw the updates. It kept changing the game a lot, and I decided in the end that I am just gonna be. I'm just gonna be patient for it to fully release, and then we will do a playthrough of it. And it's finally coming here, so look forward to that. I know there are a few people who have commented in the chat that I should play Mountain Blade 2. It's coming, guys. And also look forward, I don't know if you are, but I'm super excited by Victoria 2. Victoria Free Night Victoria 2 coming out. And I haven't watched anything except for a few videos early on. I kept myself from spoilers, so it should be very interesting to give that game a go and see how much they've improved, because Paradox Interactive have really improved their skills at making games.
Archers! State your orders!
It's a very good looking map, isn't it? Okay, they're not engaging me at all. I will have to do it myself. What do they have here? Some spearmen, some axemen.
Our foes will fall!
I am going to threaten them just a tiny bit. Okay, let's bring our spears forward. And our king is a beast of a warrior. Okay. Let's see. Let's shoot at his royal bodyguard, it seems. Seems like he's a really good warrior here.
Our general is under attack.
Let's do this. Archers, yeah, let's remove the skirmish mode here.
See, they flee before our might.
Yeah, the AI wasn't too smart on that move. Let's start firing upon them there. Follow, please, and thank you. Axemen, let's follow them there. Our king should come on this side.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, let's stop firing with the archers at the moment until we reposition. Let's do a charge on him. Good. Now we'll take them out. Archers, fire upon the cavalry. The king, let's get him involved in here. Come on. Good, let's stop the bowman from firing as we are using our cavalry to take out his cavalry or the remainder of his cavalry. We can fire upon these axemen here. Let me give you a close-up of the battle.
The enemy general is dead.
The enemy general is dead. And with that, we're just gonna clean up the battle and be done with. The idea of the cleanup as per usual, is so we don't leave any kind of rebels to fight them again. It might be problematic. There we go. Our first battle, as per usual, very easy. Nothing to be impressed by. The true challenges is coming up. Like, I'm very curious if we can keep the kingdom intact. Ooh. Let's see. Kill captives, take on warriors, or ransom. For the extra cash, take on warriors, a bit of replenishment. Let's take the extra cash. It's not a whole lot, but it's gonna add up. We've gained the for 5-turn internal stability. This will help us. And next we need to eliminate West Moringas. We heard rumors that the kingdom of Northymbre is planning to subjugate their neighbors and then use their armies to invade our lands. We could severely disrupt their plans if we eliminate our rivals before they pull off this plan. So we get more influence and a lot of... Hey, these objectives plays well with our plans. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. What is the shortest way to get here? Okay, let's do that then. Over here, as far as skills go, did we gain any kind of influence? We did not, so that didn't help our situation as far as stability goes. But for skills, more zeal, meaning more morale, could help. Command could help as well. Enabling night battles is probably a good idea to go for. +2 to faction allegiance, +1 to loyalty, -2 to public order. Quartermaster, extra food, extra replenishment and zeal. I guess for the moment we're just gonna go for champion. Make our king a champion. We still have some money left. And we could do a few things. But what territory do we want to work on as far as economy goes? This one is not stable at all. Going for glassblower still provides us with the -2 public order. It doesn't change, it just changes the type of economy that we're doing. All things considered, I don't think this province will be too rich or reach early on. This one, if we were to take these territories and the beach trade at the port, I believe that we could make it fairly decent. Increasing the whole, like, we lose a lot of food in the process, so that is not an ideal situation. I guess for the moment, until we take these lands, we're just gonna recruit troops. We're not gonna do anything else. With this guy, what am I going to do with you? I don't think we're... Oh, we also have Mamsister here. If I stop taxing you, we're at -1 food already. Still not very stable. So we do hold the province for these 2 towns. Okay, well, the plan is I'm not going to recruit any troops until I get to this point. Maybe I'm not going to recruit any until I get to here, to Mamsister, and then recruit a few troops to get up here. The replenishment in the meantime should be more than enough. Let's see, could
Your presence is unwelcome, but I will hear you out.
I can't do a declaration of friendship there. we're gonna have enemies very quick. So all in all, I believe I'll keep the money. And let us see if we're gonna survive our first turn and how. Can I do any decree? That's interesting. No. Okay. End turn.
I have achieved greater rank.
Okay. We get upgraded equipment from the iron building chain. I don't think I ever got this. Well-made new weapons are always welcome in the armory. We get +1 to morale. That is great. This guy, however, which is one of our governors, gain insane. The good side of it is his influence has been reduced. The bad side is he has no skill at the moment.
Not an option.
Northymbre is bringing an army up here, which is pretty annoying, to be honest. What I should do
Enemy blood will flow.
is come up here, and I believe I'm gonna start taking some territories from him.
We'll pledge our service.
Yeah, we're not gonna attack with two armies in the west. I'm just gonna recruit a few more troops. What else would we need? Maybe an extra axeman. Should be more than enough early on. And in the next turn, we're gonna start attacking Northfield.
We'll see this through.
Getting the extra allegiance. We're going up here. There are some usurpers. And I'm guessing it's from you? No. It's just a general feel. Yeah, we're taking a lot of penalties right now from our allegiance. And I believe that in getting these, the new laws enacted, is gonna help us improve this. And hopefully it's gonna stabilize the entire region.
We serve to the end.
Who is attacking us? East Anglia, together with Northymbre, is attacking us. Oh, he's not attacking us, he's attacking our vassal. Okay, we're gonna enter war on his side. We want our vassals to stay strong and stay with us. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do a lot, but we're gonna try. And he seems to be taking some challenges. Let's see, what do we want? Spear, axe, missile, or melee? Let's get some cavalry. This guy requires the agricultural estate, minus 30% construction costs for all agricultural building. That could be cool to
Enemy
give.
blood will flow.
By no means.
Yeah, he's
We
gonna
pledge
declare
our
war
service.
here. Let's recruit some
For
troops.
victory.
We're gonna get one cav. Actually,
We'll see this through.
this is a monastery, and we can reach it in 1/3. So if he takes it, we're gonna reach it in 1/3. Let's take these from him. Or we could wait until he completes it, he upgrades it, and then we'll take it from him. He might take the mine. It's 1-2 turns. Yeah, we'll wait 2 turns until this is complete, and then we're gonna take it from him.
We cannot.
You can rely
But we
on
will
us.
recruit some troops here. One cavalry, and what else would we need? He has another spear
My
there,
warriors
so
are ready.
a cavalry and an axe. Let's get these two to begin with. It seems like our public order is improving.
Enemy
I wonder if he's gonna attack me. I believe I'm gonna attack him. I mean, what would I be waiting for? He's trespassing on my lands. We are now exemplar. Is this level 2? No, it's level 1. I thought I already had exemplar. Or no, I was virtuous, I was not exemplar. Let's see, what would I do? Like if I was to recruit another warrior. This is just the -2 penalty. It's not gonna be that bad, to be honest. He's gonna replenish. That is a bad thing.
We'll pledge our service.
But to start with, let's declare war. Westernus is too far.
We will be.
And there we go. So our first, slightly bigger battle. And then we'll call it a day. He has 6 zeal. It's gonna be some extra morale for all his troops. But except for his cavalry, I don't see anything too threatening. His general is not that great. Though he is pretty much the same type as me. We'll see. We'll try to get this to work in our favor. How do we do that? We're gonna have, as per usual, this will be our front line. I'm gonna put the spears to the side, or I could keep the spears on the right, have the Northumbrian Thanes in the middle, because they have strong morale and they are quite tanky. I could do that to them. The swords, leave them on the side, and the axes. And we're gonna push the spears first of all, have them engage and flank with the rest. Even our king will be somewhere here in the back. And the horses here, archers, we'll see how we do. We don't have a great visibility over the area. Ooh, look at that. But they should be revealed pretty soon. Getting closer, getting closer. Here we are. Okay, they have some javelin men there. Let's see. Let's start firing upon their archers. Let's bring the spears around here. I'm gonna take the archers and ungroup them. Even this guy. And I am going to start bringing our melee troops forward. I'm not sure exactly what we'll be engaging. soon, but we will figure it out as we get closer. Archers, come on.
Target missiles! Attack! With speed warriors!
Okay,
And that!
let's go forward here.
Chosen by orders! Move it, men! We're gonna pay!
Bring our king in as well. Okay. Some of our spearmen took a lot of damage there with the charge.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Let's tighten the group. Go like this. Apparently he's taking a unit of spears into the battle
Our
here.
general is under
I'm gonna
attack.
try to bring our cavalry around. Let's bring the king into this battle. Nice. Archers, start firing upon these guys, please. Let's make sure we stay capped on morale.
The battle is turning in
Taking
our
a
favor.
lot of damage with our spears here, but the rank is quite good. Let's see, archers and javelin men, right? Yes. Let's stay on them, take them out. Let's see, where are we at? Okay. The archers are broken. Let's break these axemen units here.
Axemen! Ready for war! Take no prisoner! Commanders! Bowmen!
Okay.
Chosen by Odin!
Perfect. I'm gonna try a quick charge over here into his spears. Though we're not gonna stay long.
Ride like the wind! Ride harder! Ender! Horsemen!
Perfect, perfect. So we've broken the spears. Let's try to break his general as well. That was not the most effective charge I've ever seen, if I do say so myself. Good, you stay on the spears. Let's try to get our cavalry. Nope, they've recovered, so let's not attack them.
With speed! Crush them! Horsemen!
Or we could prepare a charge over here.
Surrounding away! Bring them! Attack! Bring them!
Seems our king has taken a lot of damage. A lot more than I expected.
Our foes will fall!
But at the end of the day, there's no other army for Northymbre close to us. We will be able to take some of the regions. Yeah, he has a lot of ranks here. Let's see, cavalry. Let's remove their formation. We're gonna take our cavalry out.
See, they flee before our might.
Maybe do another charge here.
Men have lost their nerve.
Okay. That's it pretty much for the battle, but I want to take out his general. That's probably the most important thing here. There we go. It's a good start. If I could get one more point of influence, it would really help us to make sure that none of our leaders or our generals or our governors rebel. Perfect. There we have it. So we take the extra gold. Extra gold is good. No armies around, so replenishment does not matter at all. We could take this farm. Okay, we need to wait here one more turn, and we will, in order to get to that point.
Ready for battle.
This army will not be able to capture anything else. He's gonna take the mine. We're gonna lose some of the gold.
We'll see this through.
To be honest, that is okay with me. For now. I will take another archer. I know I'm overspending here. There will be no food surplus. And we're gonna take a bit of a penalty, but I can do it for one turn. So we'll take another cavalry and another spear. It's a few extra units there, but it's gonna make the difference. And I am gonna get close to him, just to see what he's gonna do. Skills available. Governor, free loyalty, that is quite good. We're gonna work on making them more loyal, so we're gonna give them all priests. Especially this guy, he has +4 to usurper allegiance. We will need to get a priest of level 3 just to balance it out and not get any kind of usurper kingdom at this point. Only one more character with low loyalty. Okay, and turn. Let's see what's gonna happen. East Anglia is coming towards us. We might need another character. Or another army, not necessarily another character, but another army to start pushing south to East Anglia. Northymbre is coming towards us with a different army. What do we do? Oh, we're at maximum army at this point, giving us a lot of extra upkeep, 15 unit morale, less replenishment, and a lot of XP. We're gonna go towards the English. I really don't need the army to be that high.
No.
Okay, he has declared war. Huh.
My warriors are ready.
We'll leave the battle for next time.
Glory awaits us.
Let's just take the food.
Agreed.
There we go. We're now at 48 food and some extra gold from the port. Thank you very much for upgrading the building. He's gonna come around. We're gonna attack him. I'm guessing he's gonna come around. We're gonna attack him, take him out. We're gonna take this army out next turn. And I believe what we could do... I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. It's clear as day. We could wait 3 turns here. But I could recruit a unit right here. Missile, infantry, or cost of cavalry. Cavalry costs a bit more. But he's 30. This guy is 23. He's gonna leave for longer. Let's bring you here. So we could pretty much wait a few turns here and there to take this territory for ourselves. And we will need definitely another general just to prepare for East Anglia. But we'll see how we handle that. Maybe the best tactic is, if I'm gonna use this in the north, we're gonna use this army in the south. No, this one in the west, this one in the south, and we're gonna use our king to push against Northymbre in the north. I believe that that sounds pretty well. For this king, you get some usurper allegiance, but with the priest, you're gonna be loyal and balance out the usurper allegiance. That's all the time that we have for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you look forward to the campaign, as we are gonna conquer I'm basically going for a long kingdom victory. I'm not sure of anything else. As per usual, objectives come as we play along, and we'll see what we decide for in the end. If you did enjoy it, do leave a like. As you know, this helps the video and the channel grow on YouTube, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.